Hello there. Hopefully, y'all are having a great, wonderful day. It is, I think it's 2 in the morning. I think it is 2 in the morning right now. My tripod is broke now. I mean, it's lasted though. Let's just be honest here. It's lasted, I think, close to 2.5 years. So, it finally broke. So there's that. It was only like 20 bucks at Walmart. I don't like buying things that, even if they're broke, like, I mean, for example, the tripod, I'll probably end up buying one eventually, but I don't really use it like I used to. Um, but like for example, my phone case and my phone, I've had an iPhone SE 2020 since 2020. I don't like buying new phones, bro. They're too expensive. That and, phone cases, for example. This phone case, I got it for free through like a marketing thing. It was like an advertisement I used to do on my old TikTok account, and I got it for free. It was a $50 phone case. This is about roughly 2 years old, maybe as old as the tripod thing too. I've had it for a good minute. It's lasted a long time. The only bad thing about it now is that I can't turn up the volume or the silent button on my phone, or I can't even power it off. So I have to constantly have my phone either on low power mode or get my key out to power it off and power it back on. It's a little tedious, but I deal with it because I don't want to spend the extra money. That's just me though. Maybe I'm a little bit weird on that. I like my money. But I have some big plans coming here soon. I am actually looking into opening my own business. While I'm still working, of course. I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm going to jump right into it and say, oh, well, I had a failed business. That's not how I want to do it. What I'm going to be doing is basically operating a locksmithing company. And with this locksmithing company, we're going to be contracting people, basically. So they're not going to be technically employees of us. They're going to be working for us, so they're going to be getting paid. They're going to be getting paid more than what I'm going to be getting paid, or the company, for example. I won't get paid crap because, everything's going to be going towards the company. But either or, the way I'm going to be doing it is, it's going to be an on-call job, so you might get one call a day, maybe even 3 calls a day. So if I price it at about 80 bucks and they get 60% of the revenue, minus taxes and everything like that as well, then it's kind of like, I think if I did 80, let's see, isn't it like 50 bucks or $48, or it's somewhere around there. I think it's $48 or 46 after taxes and everything. We got to count taxes, of course. But either or, they'll be making more than what I'll be making per call. The only reason why I want to do that, for example, at least, is just having a little bit of extra income to fall off on. I mean, even if I'm just getting $5-10 a call, because the rest will have to go to the company. I'm not going to be trying to, gather up all the money for myself, especially me working a job still. So I'm wanting to get into that, do kind of emergency services, have a 24/7 locksmithing company. I don't know what just dropped. I can't see. But I just combed my hair, or my beard. It's getting a little long, I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, that's my plan for 2025, is to do that. Just a little extra income, okay? And it allows me to build up trust as well, and community as well. Because I want to not only do one county, I want to do at least 3 counties. So I'm not going to list the counties, but it's 3 counties that I'm going to be trying to do, and paying somebody to do it. And one of the counties I'll be paying a little bit more, or they will be charged a little bit more just because of how far the drive is. Say if, my person is like at home in this area, but then they have to drive 30 miles to go to this area, then, the charge is going to be just a little bit more. But either or, you know. And I want to get a key programmer as well. I already have a key cutter. I'm not sure if it'll work for like vehicles, but I know it works for like locks and stuff, like small locks and stuff like that. So we'd only charge so much money for doing stuff like that, of course. But yeah, I think it's a good idea running by it like right now. I think it is personally, because, you know, obviously I don't have a place for the business to be at. But I will have an address, obviously, it'll be listed as that, but that's not where I'm going to be living at or the work it's going to be at, you know. Obviously, I'm living in my vehicle. But it's really, realistically, that's all that I'm really trying to do, at least for this year. I always change my mind as well. You'll notice that as well. Like, I could say, well, I want to buy this. I want to buy this. I want to do this. I want to do that. My mind, I can't think. I can't think properly. I think that's why I usually make bad decisions. But I think opening up an LLC company for about $350 is good, realistically. You know, especially because I'm not using any of my resources to go out and do these jobs myself. That's going to be everybody else doing it for me. Sounds lazy, I know, but I do have another job, you know, so paying somebody else to do it and keeping track of the money, on-call situations and everything like that. I'd have to have a dispatcher as well, which I'm thinking about just hiring my mom. My mom, I don't know if I've even talked about this in a video or not. My mom is homeless though. So she's homeless, and she's got a man that is homeless as well. They're both homeless. So it is sad, but I mean, we're all homeless, I guess. But I mean, I technically have a home. This is my home, and I love it. And I don't know. Most of my people at work as well know that I'm living in my vehicle now. I guess they just found out because I didn't tell any of them. Except like one person, but that I like him though. He's a good guy. He's a good man. You know, because he had a dream of doing this too, and he actually is what got me into doing this. Well, because we were talking about it and stuff at work one day, and he was like, "Hey, you know, there's a guy that's selling the van and stuff for $1,000." I was like, "Oh, really? That's awesome." And, you know, I bought the van, and you know how that ended. But I just wanted to, I guess, get a little update video as well, because I've not posted in a while. But a whole month I've been living on the road now. I have been getting a little bit of hotel rooms. I will not lie about that one bit. But that's just because, you know, well, first off, okay, I got to tell this story real quick before we end the video and stuff, because my linkage kit on the windshield wipers, they failed. And I mean, I guess it's called the bushings or the gears or whatever they are, okay, that the windshield wiper itself goes on and gets attached to. Those got stripped. They were bald as my tires. My tires ain't bald anymore, but, you know, still, they were bald at one point. I was driving down the highway, and well, my passenger side went out, so I was thinking it was some kind of like motor issue or something, but you know, you always think of something else besides the other thing that it could be. And I thought it was the motor, so then I bought the motor. Stupid mistake. Do not buy something until you know it's the problem. I need to learn that, man. My brain just does not. I know I have a pink comb, by the way. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I just got it. It was cheap. So, yeah, that's that. But anyways, yeah, I was driving down the highway, right? And my passenger side is already out. So my driver's side's working. It's going whoop, 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 whoop. And then it goes whoop. And it's pouring down the rain. It was like when the hurricane winds and stuff were coming down this way, And it was so scary because I literally had to cut 2 people off that are in the right lane over there. We're all going 20 miles an hour, mind you. And I had to cut them off to get into the emergency lane. And where this highway is, there is an end point to the emergency lane. So I didn't know if I was just going to go off the edge going, whee, and, you know, explode the vehicle. Like some flipping GTA stuff or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was a scary thing. And then I had to tie some of my rope that I had to the windshield wipers, and I was just going whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that was something. That was very interesting to do, mind you. It was very scary though. And then I had to park it at the Shell station, and I had to ask the woman in there. I said, "Is your manager around?" And she said, "No." Why? And I was like, well, I was looking to leave my car here. My buddy is going to be coming to get me, and we're going to be getting it on the road tomorrow. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. Just leave all your information down and stuff, and then you can come get it tomorrow and stuff. And she said, if the sirens come on, do not hesitate to come back in here, and you can keep me company. That's what she said. From what I can remember, that's literally what she said. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I walked back outside the car, wait for my buddy to come. He's a mobile mechanic as well, so I've been getting most of my stuff done. At least, not when I say most of my stuff, at least some of my stuff, because I'm tired of working on it. I'm tired of working on vehicles. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it's cheaper doing it yourself, but I literally about lost a finger. I know it's nasty. I'm sorry, but I literally about lost this finger when I was changing the linkage kit, because I changed the linkage kit myself. But I did not disconnect the motor, the windshield wiper motor, and when I was trying to manually push it back, it tried resetting itself, and my finger got caught. If I would have left my finger there, because that's bare metal right there that it's hitting, the linkage kit, like the frame of the vehicle is right there, and it's like thin piece of metal. That's why it cut deep right there. And then, you know, then you got the whole swivel right here going, you know, because of the motor's trying to reset itself. It's like, huh, this isn't where I belong. What are you doing to me? That's basically what it was trying to do. And it's like, oh, if you don't get out of my way, I'll make you get out of my way. And it did. It hurt. Not gonna lie to you. It still hurts. And, you know, I'm trying to write stuff at work, like signing BOLs and stuff. Oh my God, it sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. It happens. So, yeah, that's really what I'm going to be doing now. I got LED lights in this thing too now. I know it sounds stupid, but I could not see either. And I had to get a headlight assembly as well. I forgot to mention that one. I had to get a headlight assembly because I broke the other one. But, you know, it needed a new one anyways. That one was falling apart. I mean, I could still see out of it and stuff, but it had an LED light in it already, but it was blue. And the other one over here was white. So it already looked weird, and I was already waiting for the cops to pull me over. Say, hey man, you can't have that light or something like that. Never did, though. I'm surprised they haven't done it about my windshield still. I still haven't got my windshield fixed. Yes, I know. I still haven't got it fixed. But I will eventually. Eventually. I might do it this paycheck because I've worked 6 days straight. 11 hours a day. Well, except Saturday, because I actually worked 8 hours because I was so tired, man. I mean, and I love working, don't get me wrong. It's just when I'm tired, I just want to go to sleep. I would assume everybody's like that. yeah, I'm so tired, I just want to work out some more. You know, I don't know, bro. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, so the hotel that I usually go to, the manager's name is Mike. He's a nice guy. He actually thinks of me as family. And, you know, it gives me time to, you know, stretch my legs and get Rebel out, stretch his legs too, and make sure he's okay, and just, you know, do our thing, you know, and be able to take a shower too, and get him washed up too, because he stank. He's stinky. But yeah, it's raining right now. I gotta work today. Cannot wait to work. so I can get some stuff off my mind. Stuff on my mind has been like really heavy lately as well. That's why I've not really been making any videos either. Just because, I don't know, there's just been too much stuff on my mind, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's been difficult, but I've been pushing through it, and that's really the only thing you can do, right? Is just keep pushing through it. If you don't push through it, who's gonna push through it for you? No one. You gotta do it yourself, you know, because you are you. Nobody else is you. They can't control what you do. Only you can control what you do. So you just gotta keep going. And that's the way of life, you know, and I'm learning it day by day. Trying to get there. One day. But I think I've done enough talking for today. And just hopefully y'all have a great and wonderful day. Right? Keep your heads up. Do not be sad. If you're sad, it's okay to be sad. Right? Just, you know, get you a coffee. If you don't have a coffee, get you some water, warm water. Pour some sugar in it. Drink it. Don't do that. It might be nasty. I don't know. But I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately, not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I need to stop rambling on. Okay, I just hopefully y'all have a great and wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.